Now we're live.
Yep.
What the heck? What kind of intro is that? I was still scratching my crotch when you were doing that.
Here, Jimmy.
Well, that's better.
That's a
That's
hell of a
better.
There
welcome.
you go.
That's a hell of a welcome for you, Kyle. Jimmy was scratching his crotch.
Yep.
I was scratching my crotch. Yeah. That's what I do.
Wouldn't want to be welcomed any other way.
There you go.
That'd make a good punk Jimmy crotch scratcher.
Crotch.
Well, hey, I can't tell. I'm on StreamYard, so I can't tell how many people are watching, but I would like a formal introduction to this young
Four
man.
right now.
I'd like to. I'm Jimmy. I've been around a while. People make fun of me all the time because I'm supposed to be dead by now. But
Yeah.
it is nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, I'm Kyle. Been in. I'm probably one of the newer fish keepers in like the community. I just happen to have learned a lot fast because of YouTube and the people I'm surrounded by. So, I guess I'm kind of testament to the idea that in this new age, you can expand and grow a lot quicker in the hobby than ever before because you can kind of stand on the shoulders of giants. That's one of my favorite quotes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been keeping fish for about three-ish, 4-ish years on this stent. But as a kid with my family and everything, we always had fish around. We always had lizards, like bearded dragons, tortoises, dogs, cats. The whole gamut of all the the traditional pets that people keep. And so that kind of fostered my love for animals. And then YouTube just kind of cemented it as far as like the community and just the amazing people that we get to come in contact with through this, and definitely made it the thing that I want to be part of. Oh, I'm in private chat, not comments. That's where they are.
Uh-huh.
There we go. I was like, I saw them popping up. I'm like, where are you guys seeing these comments at? There we go.
Who let Branton in? Come on.
Yep, he's a noob.
Yeah. I would have thought you guys had him blocked by now, but
Well, not yet.
I tried.
He's working on it.
Oh, I enjoy Branton a lot.
yeah, he's a fun dude.
I do.
So yeah, he's always.
You're in the Chicago area. Correct?
Yeah. Joliet.
Juliet.
Is the specific location. I say Chicago because everybody knows where that's at, But I'm about, and I'm actually usually in Chicago because I work at night, so my schedule is like 2:30 to 10:30 Central Time, out by here. So when I'm chatting, I'm usually like in between mopping floors and pulling garbage as a janitor at work, and yeah, so.
You can say Joliet because I already got the Blues Brothers connection going on in my head.
For sure.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. We got there's a couple monuments to them around the area from different scenes from the movie and everything for sure.
Heck yeah. Great movie.
And I'm not sure if it's the actual car from the movie, but it's actually there's a gas station that has it mounted with like the speaker up on top. And I don't know if it's the actual one or if they made a replica for it, but
Oh yeah, when they were going through the neighborhoods with the speaker on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably a replica.
That's what I would bet. Yeah.
Well, hey,
It's all right.
hey,
The
Kyle,
original was probably in a museum somewhere.
are you a sports fan, Kyle?
To be honest, not really. Yeah, not really.
Oh,
if I had to claim,
man.
it would be the Bears and then the White Sox. So.
I would say that too if I lived in Chicago with the Bears.
Oh, come on now, Curtis. Come on.
Now,
Now.
don't feel bad. We're here in Kansas with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
The ones that the referees are winning the games for.
If you're good at it, go for it.
Okay. Well, being from Chicago, around Chicago, I had to ask because it is a big sports town. So
No, definitely, definitely, it's a big part of the culture. I mean, like Chicago. I mean, it's known for its sports for sure, like for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay then.
So I see you go to the swaps and everything. Did you go to Aquashella too?
Yeah, I did. That one was that was. I don't want to say it was disappointing. I mean, it was disappointing. Fish stock wise, I have access to a lot of things out where I'm at. A lot of like really good names in the hobby as far as people that sell fish online, like Nationwide Aquatics, J4 Aquatics. I have multiple people that I just have a lot of access out here because there's a lot of fish stores. Within an hour of me, I can go to 7-ish mom and pop stores and probably 4 or 5 big box stores. Well,
Yeah.
within an hour, probably 10 big box stores.
Yeah.
Those are up around that area too, where Prime Time's at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's
Whips up there.
But and he's a member of the Greenwater Aquarium Society, and that's the main that and the Chicago Libraries Association, but the Greenwater he's part of and I'm part of. That's the main swaps that I go to. They're about like a half hour, and they always vend there and everything. Real nice people to meet and hang out with.
Aquashell is not really a place to buy fish. It's a place to see all the new and exciting equipment.
Yeah,
the newest and latest bright and shiny gizmo and gadget.
Yeah.
Well, and that's kind of an interesting point, and that might actually be its Achilles tendon because it's kind of more of a trade show, but it's marketed to people like the beginner aquarists. So, like, if you're going there, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
With all the swaps and stuff, the swaps I can get that same experience almost every weekend out here.
Since I know where you are and Branton is, and I am, we need to pick one of the Quad City swaps like in the spring, and all of us show up there.
What's up? What's up, man?
What's up,
Hey,
Alex?
what's going on?
What's going on, Alex?
I saw Jimmy was here,
Hello,
so
Alex.
someone's got to keep him in check.
Me
Thank
and
you, sir.
Brenton are going to
Thank
be
you.
going to one of the swaps up here soon. I can't remember if it's the Quad City one, though. I think it's coming up the 12th, so maybe
Yeah, that's the one in Quad City.
that is Quad City. Yeah, we're going to be we got a plan to go out there the 12th, so maybe we'll meet up out there.
They do
Weren't
it
you going to that one, Curtis?
I'll probably end up going to the spring one that's in like May, I think.
Nah, I might be able to make that one too.
Because you get Whip, you get Foxy and Brian. You get Jason and Joanna.
Yes,
If I can get Kyle and Branton, and shoot, that'll be a crazy time to go out to eat dinner. That table will be just rocking.
Oh my God!
Oh, dude, we'd have a fun time for sure.
That'd be awesome.
We gotta include the old bearded wonder there too.
We can get Jeff Kane to show up. Heck yeah.
Dude, yeah. That would be sick.
Yeah, you guys can all measure beards.
I lose.
Just the three of you just braid them together.
Oh my God! Closing the bars down.
Hey, we might.
Yeah,
You might.
Where's that?
There's that. Because when I go, it's on a Sunday, so I'm definitely taking Monday off. So I got all day to get home.
Hey, this is the first chance that I have on a live program to give a pat on the back to my young friend Alex, finding those baby bichers in his sump.
Dude.
I thought that was so cool.
That's something else.
There's the dad.
I have never seen a baby bicher anywhere before except now.
Why is my camera mirrored?
Mm-hmm.
You're the technology guy. Why are you asking?
Yeah.
Why are you asking us dumbasses?
Now, my LFS, I noticed the other day, they had one in there that was about 3 inches long.
This streamer is messing with me.
So Kyle, do you got any fish like that sucker right there?
No, dude, I can't wait till I can get some big fish one of these days. I'd like to have at least just one big tank. The biggest thing I got right now is 35. I don't know. It's a super tall, but it's bigger than the 29 gallon 20
Yeah.
long. It's like 5 inches taller than the 29 gallon 20 long. So I don't know what size it is, but
You're like a 35 tall.
yeah,
brother-
something like
My
that.
brother has one of those, and he says that on the box when he got it, it said it was a TV tank
Yeah,
because it looked like a big TV.
probably.
Yeah, it's only
Probably.
like 12 inches front to back, but it's like freaking tall.
Yeah, and it's a weird size, but it's fun. Like I like it. Yeah. But I would love to get I don't know, something with a bigger footprint. I can't fit that in my apartment right now. I'll take it
So,
out.
Brandon's trout dropped Friday.
Nice.
Well, how about that?
Hey, congrats.
I hope you picked them up.
I think I got about 60 of them right now, and we don't even want to talk about the green dragons. How many I got?
No, I got a male fanning in 2 caves.
Mhm. I don't know who gave you that problem.
I don't either.
Are you into plecos at all, there, Kyle?
You know, that's I was actually just thinking like, so I got a group of like 6 green dragons. Those are babies. That's going to be forever until they're anywhere near what they want to do. I got a couple of like adult bristlenose and stuff, but nothing, no pairs or anything that I've worked with. But that's something that I want to get into because I want to cover all
Green
the
dragons actually grow fairly fast.
Oh yeah,
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 mine were breeding at about 3 inches.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So mine are definitely, I don't know, inch and a half. Yeah,
Yeah,
about
you're-
an inch and a half.
That's
I've still
funny.
got-
That's funny you said that, Curtis. When I was a young man, I was breeding about 3 inches myself.
Yeah. Jody
Did I
wants
say
to-
that?
Yeah, you said that. You said it
Out loud.
Freaking
Jody-
Stan Pittman with his trouser trout over here.
Oh boy.
This
Just
guy.
wait
dude.
till New Year's. It'll be way worse than that.
Yep. That must mean somebody's going to get plugged.
Here you go, Jimmy.
I should have apologized ahead of time, Kyle. This is what you get when I'm on a live program. Okay.
Oh, no. Not
Jimmy,
just when
this
you're
is
on
the
here.
dad. This is the dad of his babies.
Yeah, he's only like 2 foot long.
That one's only a foot.
Oh.
The
Jody-
mom
And
is
Jody
Jake, I
wants
already
to
got
know-
your order packed up. I just got to print out the shipping label.
Jody wants to know who has long fin. What was it?
Snow white bushy nose.
I have the ones that I got from Kenny, and I don't know that I would call them snow whites, but they're not albino either because they got black eyes,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
super long finned.
Yeah, I would love some of the super white long fins, dude.
But they're not snow white. They're more of a yellowy color. But I'm not going to complain because I got them from Kenny E. I like getting stuff from Kenny E. Make a shot for that. Michael, new local Austin, how you doing, brother? So go
Oh.
through your.
Hey,
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to have Kyle tell us all about his punks there that he's showing us, just so everybody knows the story behind them. I mean, I know it because I watch Kyle. So
Oh, for sure.
I know it too.
Yeah, so basically, honestly, the only reason the stickers exist because of armchair biologist Ben. Someone was making a joke about like a armchair quarterback, right? Like that's like a thing that everyone says. You know, everyone watching football at home. You're an armchair quarterback. You're yelling at the screen, telling it what to do, telling the guys what to do, and it made me think of like, you know, we're all armchair biologists. right? Like we're learning about our fish tanks while we're chilling at home and everything. We take a more active role than the armchair quarterback, but you know what I mean? Like it was just kind of like a play on words. And I wanted to turn that into a t-shirt. And so I started looking into creating t-shirts, and I was like, I wanted to get that idea out there. And t-shirts are freaking expensive, man, to get those printed, to try to, and that idea was never going to work. And so I kind of put it off to the side and, just let it sit for a while. And eventually I came to the conclusion I wanted to make some stickers, and then got to creating these fish room punks. I don't remember when I made the full jump to like the garbage pail style, I don't remember where that connection came from. I'm not going to lie, but I just know that the armchair biologist Ben was the first one. And once I came to it, I made a whole set of them, and it found its home way quicker than I expected. I brought it to a swap, and there's a few people that were just like, what the heck is this? Like, this is awesome. And when I saw the reactions, I knew I had to take it and run with it, basically. So that was.
I only got one complaint.
What's up?
Make a PayPal.
I do have a PayPal.
Do you?
No.
Last time I looked, it said Venmo, all of this, and it was like, I have a PayPal. If I use any of those other ones, I gotta have my wife do it, and then she knows I spent money.
So you might have gone
PayPal,
to the
nobody knows.
You might have gone to the Square site. So the Square site was, dude, oh my God. If you guys are trying to sell stuff, Shopify, it costs money a month, but it is like the most seamless process. Like, dude, it is a Square site. I could not adjust any items via my phone because you would touch anything and it would just go insane. I mean, oh my God. And I screwed up so many things back to back to back on Square. And eventually I came across Shopify, opened it up. It's $40 a month. It's expensive for the website, but it's worth it. It just makes everything way smoother, way more.
Now, if we could get that Branton guy to drop a link, that's asking a lot. Sorry, Branton.
But the new one is actually the easiest website ever. It's just outsideinaquatics.com. I own the but here it is. Boom. I think I beat everybody to it, but I'm not a mod, I don't think, so I just threw the link in there. But yeah, no, it's literally just outsideinaquatics.com. Yeah, actually, Branton said he's not a mod either.
Well, there's a reason for that, Branton.
Yeah, you got to watch him. He's
Yep.
Hello, Brett.
Oh, he said he wouldn't mind being one, so he might be able to help out. He's real fast with the links too. He's catching up to Zen.
And he takes a joke, which I love. A lot of people, you see some crap too, and they get all upset, and Branton just slams it right back at you.
I think he's the yin to my yang, or I'm the yang to his yin, whatever the frick you want to call it. He's a great dude. He's a great dude. Yeah, definitely.
There we go. Jeff Kane is the man.
Hey, Curtis.
Oh man, we got everyone popping with the links. You guys are amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jeff Kane, dude, he's one of the homies too, man. Hold on, I gotta tell this story real quick because I always forget to tell this story. So when I first started watching live streams on YouTube, right? I was new. I didn't know anybody yet, right?
Yeah.
And I literally thought, because Jeff Kane was so active in all the chats, I almost thought it was Corey's like troll account or something. Like it was like a fake account, because I was like, no way, this guy. But no, Jeff is just so supportive. He just loves the community so much. He really does. He's about it, and it shows, man. So I had to tell that story because I didn't even believe. I literally thought he was like a troll account from Corey, Graham Co-op or something.
And Jeff is a great dude too. So
yeah,
I mean, he's all right.
He's been good to me, man. He's a good friend. Go back to showing that monster.
Mm-hmm.
He's not my friend.
I wish I had a light on this tank.
Like, so how big is that compared to your arm? Can you like get your like? Is that?
He had his hand up there.
Yeah, Yeah, dude. Holy crap.
Wonder what it tastes like.
Fish.
Fish. Fish.
I need a light for this tank. Yeah, look at this
Fish.
Tastes like fish. Wow.
Don't go anywhere with that, Jimmy. Don't go anywhere with that.
guy. Jimmy's never seen anything
Okay.
that big in his life.
Yep.
Hey, Alex, that's the Fish Easy or not Fish Easy. Lowell's fry tray, right? Is that
Yeah,
the
right
Lowell's
here.
fry tray? Yeah.
I really should just turn these lights on. 1 sec.
Yeah, that might help.
What's up, Greg?
I've got some lights up here.
Hey, there's 3G. What's up, brother?
Yep.
And then
Here's Fish Wits.
3G troll probably wasn't the right word, but I just meant like a account he was like hiding from because I was just like he didn't want to be active and or like didn't want his image to be out there or whatever. Yeah, funny story, man. That was before I knew who anybody was. It was
You
really
would
fun.
be surprised because when I talked
Hello,
to
Brian.
I talked to Corey in Dallas, and he told me that he watches a lot of these streams. He just doesn't say anything.
And I
He's,
believe it, man.
He's most likely here right now.
Hi, June.
Probably.
He says he's got him on his TV or whatever while he's doing his work, and all of
I
us,
have been in contact with him, so
all of us dumbasses are on here being stupid.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of these fry trays now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I've got this one running, and when these guys get a little bit bigger, then I'm gonna go ahead and put the other two on here, and they'll have their own, so that I could start counting the number of worms each one is getting, and that way I can see, oh, this one only ate 3 worms versus this one ate all of them, so I know which one to keep a watch on and which ones to kind of feed more.
Oh, Jenna tells us the truth now. Jeff Kane's beard is fake. He's hiding his identity as Corey.
actually the beard is real and Jeff is fake.
Oh my god, I love it.
Wow.
Where's the third
Hey,
one?
Alex.
Yep.
What's up, Gabriel?
Alex, I saw the video. I saw the video when you explained finding those little guys and everything. But have you ever been able to figure out which 2 of those fish were kicking boots in there? Huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
I wanted to know that too.
I bet the ornate babies came from the 2 ornates I have in there.
Okay.
So, and you thought that they were both males, right? That's what the video said.
I thought that they were because the one is not that old. So it's this one right here. The anal fin back here on the males gets like more spade shaped and gets like that cupping, and it wasn't developed enough, so I thought it was a female. And it's also pretty small compared to the other.
Well, I know how excited you were to find them, and
Oh yeah, I'm thrilled.
I share.
Oh, yeah.
I share. Yeah, I share that excitement because, like I said, I have never even seen a baby fisher before. Even
Yeah.
even in a video before.
Yeah, that's not something that you see every day for sure.
No. So cool. Very cool.
All right. So, Kyle, what kind of fish do you got?
So, right
Yeah.
now, I have a bunch of guppies, mollies. I got some harlequin rasboras. I got my tequila split fins over there, dwarf neon rainbows, red shrimp, blue shrimp, the cardinal siluaces, celestial pearl danios. Those ones I usually continually breed. I just killed my last batch of fry because I had turned off my freaking breeder box and then forgot to turn the air back on and lost the whole batch of them.
Oh, boy.
That's fun.
Yeah, we've all done that once or twice.
Yeah. I've heard those stories. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, this was eventually going to happen, wasn't it? And it is what it is. But
Usually only happens once, and then you're just like, hey,
yeah, like more
turn
on
the
it.
damn air back on.
Dude, I think it's the worst because it's like I feel like a lot of us have like kind of like an ADD kind of aspect to us where we like to get involved in a lot of things, and that can kind of work against you in something like that when you like when you're like me, when you see a task across the room when you're in the middle of doing something, you're like, oh, I need to do that, forgetting that you're freaking in the middle of something else, and it's just, oh my god.
Yeah. My wife threw down the law that I could no longer drain tanks and fill tanks at the same time.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's
Because
smart.
Overfill one a couple times, did you?
yeah, clear over to the stairs. Yeah.
You pulled a whip then.
The dog was standing on the couch looking at me like, what are you doing, dumbass? This thing doesn't float.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And guess who came down the stairs at about the time that I realized it?
Oh boy.
And I got that evil eye.
Of course.
I think Whip overflows the tank every time he does a water change.
You're like, it's a new way of mopping, you know, we're just gonna wet the whole floor first.
Yeah.
And then I got in further trouble.
Then
because
just push the water out the door.
Exactly.
I got in further trouble because a wet dry vac is great, but you know what's even better? A Bissell carpet cleaner.
Oh yeah.
That thing will suck water up like crazy.
Because it's
Mini
literally like,
buckets.
She's like, you're using my Bissell to clean up your freaking fish water.
Can't catch a break.
It's
what
like,
what I drain my tanks with, and now that I think about it, I should have kept the attachment. But what I drain my tanks with is an inline pump, right? So I have an inline pump attached to like a hook, like what we all use, like an on-off hook, or what a lot of people use. I don't want to say everybody, but that thing came with an attachment that's just like a flat, like it gets to the ground, so you can drain water off the ground. Does that make sense?
yeah.
It's for draining like pools and
Yeah.
stuff. And I
Yeah.
feel like if I had kept that, I feel like that would have made a really good way of cleaning up one of those messes. And I would have just attached to my water drain system like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kyle's mini bucket.
Mini bucket. Oh, yeah, the buckets. I wasn't planning on restocking them, but I'm gonna restock them. I found another use for them too. That's kind of interesting, which is if you hatch brine shrimp, it's the perfect little brine shrimp tub.
That's a good idea.
It's kind of neat looking too. So, but I'm gonna get a restock of them. I'm also working on. I can't remember. See, it was either the Aquascapes or there was another guy that was in my live stream that had suggested an item, and I'm not gonna say the item unless the person knows what I'm talking about, because they'll know it if that's them. It's either this guy or it's someone else. I can't remember who it was, but that item I actually just started production, getting into production like Friday, and then today I took another step towards it. So hopefully in like a week or so we should be getting a first run of it. I don't. Oh, Stephen P remembers what it was. The keychain. Yeah, do you guys remember who suggested the keychain? Was it Aquascapes or was it somebody else? But that is officially being in production. So it's
The mini buckets would be perfect for Vibes and his hashtag bucket.
You know what? You're right.
You should sell them to him.
Yeah, I can give you his number so you can send him a picture or something.
For sure.
Just to mess with him. So guess what? You got a sticker. I got them hanging on Christmas trees.
Dude, and the ornament, I didn't even mean it.
Just stick one of his stickers on the side of it.
Well, you know what? I actually I wanted to add that as an option as well. Was like printing out someone's label so they could slap it on there. I never did that though. Building out the website, dude. Once I built the Square website, it burnt me out on building a website so bad, and because it was hard, dude. Like every step was just like I said. I was talking about this before the stream. I'm a technological caveman. Like the fact that I can do any of this blows my mind. Like, but once I got the Shopify website, I'm a little more open to like doing some of those customizable options and stuff. Having people send me stuff to, I don't know, add or whatever.
With the Shopify, is it print on demand, or do you have to keep making them and shipping them yourself?
Oh, I do. So the buckets are 3D printed. I have those made for a person, and then I make the handles myself, and then attach those. With the stickers, I do all of the printing myself. I cut them myself. I package them myself.
That's a ton of work.
It is. It is. My next step is getting a Cricut so I can have that just cut them. But it's a lot of packaging. But it's how I keep the keep it at a profitable level. Getting stickers printed.
That's what I got away with that for a while because my wife has a Cricut and she's got 2 different printers and she can do all kinds of things. And pretty soon she's like, you know what? I ain't making no more stickers for you. You can just buy them.
So, what Cricut does she have? Do you know?
I have no idea.
My
now I know who to go to have mine made.
She'd probably make yours. She won't make mine. But
What'd you say that?
Well, I'll tell her. You know, if she makes me a bunch of stickers next time she's here, I'll send her home with a cat.
yeah. I don't need that either. I don't know, but I know hers can cut leather and all kinds of stuff.
So she's got the Maker 3, I bet. If it cuts leather, it's probably the Maker 3. I was thinking about getting that, or there's the Explorer 3. And that's like the step below that, because I don't know if I'm going to need leather, but I bet hers then probably engraves metal, and I might cut wood and stuff too.
It depends. What does she call them? The pins?
Yeah.
It
Yeah, like
depends
the pens or blades or whatever, the tip things.
Yeah, it depends what you got in there for what you can do.
I
wouldn't
made
know.
some stickers with the 3, and they come out pretty good. I've got a really big one on the side of my toolbox over here, but I can't show you because it's my old company. I don't want to show that, but the quality is really good. Like the edges are crisp, and it's a big. It's like a 4x10 sticker, white vinyl. There's a smaller one on the front, but I put tape over it. But I don't have tape big enough for this other one on the side.
Yeah,
But it comes out good.
Does.
She made all my original shirts, and she made this hat.
You see that I have another item that freaking oh my god, Koro had suggested an item, and I have a way to decorate the item, like a slogan and everything I want to put on it. That'd be hilarious, but I don't have a way to cut vinyl to shape yet, and that was another reason why I wanted to get one of those too, because you could do like the heat press on vinyl stuff, right?
Yeah,
that's man.
She told me, I don't know what printer she's got. Instead of making the iron-on like shirt stuff, she makes it off of it's a Hewlett-Packard printer. It's one she uses.
Yeah.
Is it a printer or a plotter?
It's a printer. It's not a plotter.
Yeah, like an inkjet or a laser jet or whatever.
Yeah, it's a laser.
Laser jet.
Yeah.
If I was going to do a plotter, I would just use the one at work.
The edges are pretty crisp.
Yeah.
And this is a pretty big one. And then on the side I've got a smaller one, but it's covered up because, you know, I enjoy you people not being here. I don't want people showing up. But yeah, I just covered up the logo in the top here so you can't see. But
Well, I could show up because I know where you live.
the quality of the stickers come out pretty good.
I don't think there's too many people you don't know where they live at, Curtis.
I don't know where Kyle lives yet.
Yeah.
Hell, that box came from Curtis, so he knows.
Someday I'll send Kyle a big deal of Christmas moss or whatever he wants, and then we'll be hooked up.
For sure. We'll trade for some. I'll send you some stickers too.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, if you're into rare fish and gadads and that, Curtis is the one to talk to.
Yeah, I do know that. Man. I got to I got to figure out some stuff because that's we had Ed on the live stream a few times from Ed's Exotic Aquatics, and he's been I started following him, and I've been seeing all these pictures posting. And there's this other guy that I don't know where I found him on Facebook, but he's been sharing some of the coolest
Josh.
color live bearers from the. Oh my God! There's a live bear Facebook group that everybody. It's like a cares group.
Josh,
Yeah.
Josh Cook.
No, I think his name is Smitty. Smitty's Fish Room. You guys know him?
Yeah, I know Smitty.
Yeah,
I know Smitty.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
he just lost one of his lizards.
I saw that, man.
Smitty's, isn't Smitty from Iowa?
To be
I think
honest,
so.
Smitty's
Yeah.
Fish Room's from Iowa. He's from Des Moines or Sioux City or somewhere.
Somewhere around in there.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I became friends with him on Facebook. I don't know if he had found me or if I found him maybe through somebody else or whatever. But he shared some of the most freaking cool looking live bears, and I'm just like, there was a red maybe a red cracodon.
Yeah, the Lateralis.
Yeah, the cracodon lateralis. There was a red one, and then there was another one too. And I'm just like, man. I'd love some of those, like those more interesting colored ones, because I really like pushing the idea that that's I don't know, it's like it's a undersold part of the hobby. I feel like they're really interesting fish, and they have interesting behaviors too.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause I
they're
used to
more-
live in Des Moines.
Mhm.
But
I'm up around them parts 3 or 4 times a year. What's the hottest and coolest you feel comfortable getting trout gadids into? I would let them go down to the low 60s to about 75, 76.
hey, MFG, yeah, she's just shared out Smitty's Fish Room. Yeah.
Yeah. Josh Cook's another one. He's in Ohio, and he's got tons of rare stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else. But you basically have to go to like the OCA or somewhere like that, to that convention, and then you can meet Josh and go to his house and get him. He's probably not shipping nothing to you.
Oh, Jody P says you need to stop by sometime, man.
I can. I tried to go see Sketty Nona last time I was up there, and her and her husband both had COVID at the same time.
Oof.
It was like, yeah, as much as I want to see you and see your tanks, probably not doing that.
She goes to the Quad City swaps, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
I hope to run into her. I don't know if she's going to be out there, but she was another one of the people from the very, very beginning that made me feel really welcome in the community. I knew she was kind of local, and I always hoped that I'd run into her at one of the swaps. So
She lives east of Des Moines, not very far. I mean,
for
like
sure.
45 minutes or something. But
Sweet.
I used to go to Sioux City all the time for work, but I haven't for a long time. I go quite a few places for work.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a senior maintenance supervisor at an industrial plant. So
Oh.
there's plants all over the country, and when they have a huge project or something, I get to go to Nowhereville, Texas, or wherever.
Come to Atlanta.
Man, I wish we'd have a good old time.
Dude.
But I usually walk into a terrible situation where I'm there for 12 or 14 hours because they don't know how to wire it up or something. I'm like, man.
Yeah, dude, maintenance is like that, man. That's it's like your physical presence is what you are paid for. Like as well as your brain, but like you have to be there for it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's one of those things, man. When you're good with your hands, man, that's what you're tied to, right?
It's one of
Yeah,
those
but-
jobs where like the only time you're actually having to do stuff is when things are just going terribly wrong.
Yeah, you said it. You said it best, man. Like
Mhm.
you're really when it's bad, you're really needed, and you're
Yeah.
yeah.
And all of a sudden, you're very important.
Yes.
hmm
Yeah. I get that. I mean, I have another laptop in the other room that I'm watching the plant that I work at right now. I mean, if it starts beeping and whistling, I'll have to go over there.
Uh-oh.
Normally, I don't have to. I can keep an eye on it and I can adjust things from here.
Where'd Jimmy go?
I'm here.
He's mowing the grass.
He's cat.
No, my internet is so bad, Alex. I just, I'd rather just
Oh, you're the cat.
be a nice pic. I'm the cat. Yes, I'm the cat.
He's cat napping.
I didn't know who the cat was. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is my that's my mascot right there. She just walked up on the porch one day and I brought her inside. You know how I am.
Yeah, she found a good place.
Dude, that is
No, she
is that
likes
a
it
real
here.
story? Because that is a beautiful freaking cat to have just walk up on your porch.
He actually stole
Yes,
it from a
it is
neighbor,
a
but
true-
they don't know.
She was a kitten. She was very young and she just walked up. Yep, she did.
Awesome, man. That is cool. You know,
We have
I'm
a lot
real-
of cats around here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of cats. Yeah, it's a problem.
I'll send you a couple more.
Oh, what's up? My
Yeah,
I
I-
can send you
yeah, I
one
know
or two
you
more.
I'll send you boxes of cats. I'll go collect
John?
them for you. We got a lot around here.
Right now, Kyle, as we speak, if I went outside right now, I wish I could hook up with my phone and show you guys. If I walked out the back door onto the porch, you would see how many stray cats I have around.
I
this
seen
house.
that
There's
video you
probably-
put up here a while back, Jimmy. Oh my God.
and that was only about half of them. Okay,
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
there's about 35 to 40 cats out there.
So when you ship
No
cats, do you put a heat pack or a cold pack in with them?
Just air holes.
Well,
Yeah, it's just air
yeah,
holes.
throw a hot dog in there for them.
You guys
I
see
think-
these Corys trying to spawn?
I think you still can because my brother still gets chickens in the mail.
Right here?
Oh,
Yeah,
chicken-
dude, that's
yeah,
actually
chickens
a
are
special
common.
thing for. I've been to the post office and I've heard chickens in the back.
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
I thought they were messing with
worked-
me the first time.
No, I worked at the main post office in St. Louis for many years, and there were always chicks on the dock. Always.
Mm-hmm.
what is about people shipping chickens, man? Why?
We have
Well,
them here
I
at the
don't-
hardware store.
Because they're super cheap through the mail.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, chicks are cheap. They're like little tiny babies. At the hardware store here, they always have a whole bunch in like a big feeding trough, just full of like hay and chicks with a like a heat lamp above them.
Mhm.
Right around
Right, yeah.
Easter.
I have
And
never
it-
seen that.
Around
And
here, they're year round, but
Yeah, see, they've got them here year round too, but usually around Easter they triple their freaking amount.
yeah,
Yeah, but
people get little baby
Yeah,
chicks
and-
and just kill them.
And who mentioned that one of their local hardware stores actually has fish? Didn't somebody say that?
Foxy and Pepperwood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
true.
right. That's right.
True Value Hardware Store has them.
Yeah, dude. The Ace,
Well, my
the
gosh.
Ace near me does the freaking frogs in these little Do you know those
That's
Little
crazy.
dark frogs.
Well, no, they do the aquatic frogs, but they do them in the oh my God.
African clod frogs?
Yeah, but they sell them in these the bricks, those glass bricks. You guys know what I'm talking about for like
Yeah.
window?
Yeah, like you do the tiles to
Yeah,
obscure the light. Yeah.
yeah, and they sell them in those, dude. It's freaking insane. Just insane.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm like, what the hell?
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, and it's a freaking frog, man. Like, come on.
I mean,
My Corys are doing the dance over here.
hey, you want to know a secret to really make them freak out, Alex?
What's
Cold
that?
water.
Cold water.
Oh yeah,
Throw a mop in there.
Curtis, did you see? I gave Asia some of those fish with some of those plants you gave me.
Yeah.
And she's had it in her tank for a little while, and now she's got little baby Julia Icories.
Oh yeah, 'cause you
Or at
got them
least
in your
one.
tank.
Yeah, because these guys they keep doing the dance. But I had my South American lungfish was growing out in this tank too, and I think he was just eating all the babies. But
Oh,
I
sure
saw
he
him before I moved. I had that really big dojo that was like a foot long, and he didn't make it through the move. And I saw a little tiny baby one at the store, and it made me think about the other one I lost, and I was like, man, I need to get a new one. So I got this little one, and I was watching the South American lungfish like chase it, like I watched him
my
like
gosh.
sneak up behind him, and then like go for his tail. And I was like, all right, I got it. He's too big now. I need to put him in with my other grow out by sure. So I moved him.
Yeah.
And now these guys they're doing their stuff again. With this little dojo, he's cute. I figured I'd sit over here at the saltwater tank today because no one ever shows saltwater.
Dude, I was wondering if that was a saltwater tank or if I was just seeing blue-ish light. Like just
Oh yeah,
The
let me see if
moonlight.
Can you see that clownfish?
Yeah, very nice.
I can't see anything because it's the front camera.
Yeah, no, I could see him definitely.
Yeah. I got some coral and stuff in the back.
Any of you guys have any saltwater?
I used to.
No, I do not.
I
Nope.
never show my saltwater tank, like ever. People haven't seen this thing in like a year and a half, 2 years.
I try not to watch saltwater because it's more addicting than freshwater once you start.
And more
I-
expensive.
I
More
can imagine.
expensive.
Yeah, oh, definitely more expensive, dude. Oh my god. Oh, Aquarium Domain says he shows saltwater.
He does.
Yeah, he does. I mean,
Please.
like,
I
got
don't
his
remember
sharks in.
anybody ask.
like the
I don't
cheap.
remember anybody asking Jeremy what he was doing. You know, I mean,
Well, he was up here last week, Jimmy.
Jeremy's going to come on here
Oh,
and
wow.
ask me.
sorry I
saw it.
missed that.
I saw Cheryl's question there. I have not seen her Golden Dojo, but at least before my move, if there's any videos from like before the summertime, I think
Grant.
there might be some videos with my dojo. You can see how big he is. I've never seen one bigger. He was huge.
Kyle, if you want to get into saltwater, do a macroalgae tank. That's a deep dive that you'll go into for a week or two.
Yeah, that's what I would
Oh,
like
boy.
to do.
The
There you
macro,
go, Jeremy.
the macro lady. Have you met her at any of the swaps?
No.
Curtis? No. She sells these like jars of macroalgae and
Oh, yeah.
like beautiful like little scapes that she puts together. And man,
Oh.
I have had to hold back every time. And she also puts there's a shrimp that is like
Yeah, the
It's
sexy
not a-
shrimp.
it's not a saltwater shrimp. I want to say it's the opaluwai. Oh,
Yeah, the one from Hawaii.
yeah. Is that kind of like that's a saltwater shrimp, right? Or is it just super hard water and maybe it can tolerate salt water?
Kind of a brackish type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think she has those in there, and like, I don't know, man. They're like $50, and it's been so interesting. Like every time I've come up to them,
It's like watching a mantis shrimp.
Ooh, those are cool.
yeah.
I see June's here. I'm gonna go show her the babies. I can't reply to her in chat. I'm not
Those
signed
are
in.
cool, but I don't know that I want one. But I
Yeah,
would
I
do,
don't.
Kyle, I would definitely do a macroalgae tank if you watch those guys' videos, because they're like 5 to 15 gallons maybe.
Oh,
Little tiny, hang on the back. All that's in there is either seahorses or little tiny shrimp.
dude, seahorses. Oh man.
You start watching them, and that's why I told you you'll go. This rabbit hole goes deep and it goes far. You know, it goes fast.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And then you go to somewhere like algaebarn.com and they have purple algae, red algae, green algae, blue algae. And
Yeah.
it looks like a planted tank when you're done. It looks like a planted tank.
That's I think the thing that would catch me the most, because I really like seeing the like the movement of plants and everything around, and like coral stresses me out. Like the idea of any of that kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That stuff, you can have a whole tank go sideways and lose thousands of dollars and years of work
Easily.
so
But-
easily, man. Yeah.
But
Oh my god.
if you start looking up these shrimp that go in there, you will freak out. I mean, shrimp that are like 10 times the size of a cherry shrimp that are the same color.
Yeah. Yeah. The
You know, and you're just, I sit here, that's why I tell everybody is like, I'm not going to do saltwater. I'm not going to do saltwater. I'm not going to do saltwater. Because I did it before and it's not that hard. And I had what's called a pistol shrimp.
I've
The
heard
red
of them.
light, like a barber pole with the big pinchers.
Yeah.
You could stick your hand in the tank and he would just crawl up your arm and just eat. He's basically eating all the dead cells, skin cells off your arm. And it's like a spider crawling on you.
There's a coral show that happens like literally 10 minutes from my house at an American Legion Hall.
Here you go, Curtis.
The guy does a food called
Jesus
Mermaid's Delight or something like that, and he throws the show, and I go there just to check it out. And
Yeah.
every time I'm just like, oh my god! But if there's someone with macroalgae one of these days, I might have to dip my toes into that, man, for sure.
I tell everybody it's a very easy subscription. Everybody needs to subscribe to them. Missouri Aquarium Society, Massey.
Yeah,
Mhm.
actually, I think Massey. Yeah, I subscribe to them for sure.
Probably 6-8 months ago, they had the Bahama Llama on there. That's his YouTube channel.
I started watching them, I think, when they had Greg Sage on.
Yeah, and he did a macroalgae talk. You know, that's one to go watch because he goes and shows some. They're tiny little tanks. They're like those bookshelf tanks, and I'm just like, holy crap, those are so cool. And like Steven said, he loves those sexy shrimps. If you haven't seen a sexy shrimp, oh my god.
Yeah, and we were talking about those the mantis shrimp earlier. There's a guy on Facebook that used to do the funniest freaking videos with his, but he'd be feeding them like crabs and everything. It was funny to watch. I don't know if everyone's cool with like live food feeding or whatever, but with saltwater, I think it's a little bit more important for some of the creatures that they feed to feed live food.
The
From
bad
what I've seen, I don't really know anything. I'm just kind of speaking out of like just what I've noticed in the community or whatever. But
the bad part of mantis shrimp is they can break your tank.
oh yeah, and that yeah, dude, because it's like he does that freaking thing, and you can like hear the click, like
Yeah, he can hit it so hard he can break your tank.
yeah.
Wow.
You might have to have an acrylic tank because he'd break the glass.
Yeah, it might be. Now, see, I've always wanted to do an anemone clown tank for sure, and see
yeah.
that the cohabitation.
There's a lady in Australia, which I wish she would post, because she runs a full-on reef tank with 2 canisters. No protein skimmer, no nothing, just 2 canisters. Beautiful reef tank. The tank next to it is an anemone tank with just clownfish. And you're just like, holy crap. But where she lives in Australia, she goes and gets salt water out of the ocean.
Oh.
She goes right down to the beach and scoops up water and takes it home. That's her water change. And I was just like, yeah, okay. That's cheating. That's really cheating.
Yeah, dude, you're getting like the perfect water. So like, all right, this is dumb. So don't judge me. No, that's what the fuck this is for. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to swear on your stream. I can't remember if anyone's done that already.
No, you're good.
All right.
You're good.
Calling the cops.
So why is that okay versus like it would be much more dangerous to do that with freshwater? Is that just because salt just keeps more pathogens out? You guys got a thought on that? I feel like
Salt has completely different pathogens and algae to it.
yeah. So she would be dealing with the same kind of things, just in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like freshwater, you're getting hair algae and you're getting this and that, and then saltwater, you're going to get velvet and some other diseases. Quarantining in saltwater is huge. Like 6 months of quarantine, not
Like mandatory.
yeah. It's not like 3 weeks. It's like 6 months.
So those corals that I just showed, I just put them in this tank today. That's why they're all closed up. I've had them in that small tank that's been in the middle of this room since Daytona Aquashella is where I got them. They've been in quarantine this whole time.
So then I
So
feel
you've
like
had them a while.
I feel like then wouldn't she be more scared to add the random ocean water? Like, do you guys get what I'm saying? That or
I don't know.
that or am I?
You can filter it still.
Is it you think?
Yeah.
I'm just picking brains here because I like to play. I guess devil's advocate just to learn as much as possible. You know what I mean?
She's got a process. If you see her tanks,
Yeah.
she quit streaming about or quit posting about a year ago, and you're just like, why? Why did you stop?
I've seen some of those Australian places, the fish stores in Australia that'll do that, but they run it through like some kind of filter with UV and stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh. And yeah, HHD. I am in Illinois for sure. Yep.
Bristle
Jake's
worm.
gonna come to your house now.
There you go, Alex.
Yep.
How many bristle worms you got?
I don't know, and the answer is never zero for anyone. But I'm sure if I put my hand around in the sand and dug a little bit, I'll find some, and I'll find out very painfully.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Just sounds like mine, Curtis.
Boy, there's a sound that I never hear around here.
He thinks it's time to eat, and he's getting ready to get evicted.
Yes, that's what a cat sounds like, Jimmy. You've never heard that.
Oh,
No, boy. Cats.
Jimmy has a cat ranch out there.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
There's
telling you.
cats.
he's on the other side of the door, so he can meow.
He's got the feline cattle farm.
That's why he's never hungry.
So Jimmy P, do you have like 40 different YouTube pages, or am I confusing with different ones? So does DZIMIS is that
That's
the same?
him.
That's the same, right?
Yeah.
That's his old
No,
channel.
actually, I only have one. I wiped all the rest of them out. I got one. I
You did?
started all over again.
That's his old OnlyFans page.
That's so.
Only
Well,
dust.
a guy's got to eat, Curtis. Come on.
I wasn't
Yeah,
criticizing.
as Alex said, that's his only dust page.
I wasn't criticizing.
Hey, those ladies down at the bingo hall, I got to keep them happy.
Love it, dude. Jimmy P has 9 channels.
Kyle, I'm really not that old, Kyle. I'm really not. I don't know why they pick on me so much. I don't
He's
understand.
doing community service.
They're just a bunch of bullies, man. They're always out bullying everyone.
Well, you know what? Everybody needs a punching bag, right?
Yup.
Man, Jimmy makes
It's
this
all
out to be
done in
so
faith.
bad.
It's all done in good fun. Hey, I don't let them laugh at me. I laugh with them. That's how this works, okay?
Damn
all
straight,
good.
man. Damn straight.
When I met Jimmy, he's like, make fun of me. That's how I know you like me. All this stuff. Like talk trash about me all the time. And then you do it, and then he's like, these guys bully me all the time. I don't know why.
Dude, I really get that. I really get that logic, though, man. I don't feel comfortable with somebody until they can mess with me because, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
right.
know, man. There's something about it, like, And that's what I like.
Well,
about
Alex knew me for about 30 seconds, and he was calling me names. So, I figured, oh, this kid's probably okay. I like him.
Well, look at here a while back when we had Whip in stream and Jeremy in stream. Oh yeah, that got
my
interesting.
God.
We need to.
Wow.
We need to send. Whip needs a special invitation. I might have to text him and say he needs to be here New Year's.
I told
New
him
Year's
about
would
it
be
and
good.
already invited him for New Year's.
Oh Lord.
I see. There's Jeff. There's Jeff.
Yeah, I
Jeff's
was gonna
piling on like he always does.
I
See
was
what
gonna
Jeff
say,
told us? Yeah, there we go.
Jimmy's first fish was primordial ooze. Oh
Listen,
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what
Just
fish we
because-
bred because Jimmy's over there breeding Tyrannosaurus.
That's correct. Yeah, my first pet was a dinosaur. It was.
It was a
Oh,
baby
and there's
raptor.
Matt. Hey, Matt. Hey, I've been doing some research on dinosaurs since we brought that up. And do you know that how they are depicted in the movies and even magazines and encyclopedias, and they're practically all wrong. Most
they have
dinosaurs
feathers.
had feathers. They had feathers. Yeah. I guess that just doesn't look as cool in a movie. I'm not sure.
You just need to go tell all those scientists. You have a first-hand witness of that.
Has anyone else brought up the fact that you sound a lot like Stan Lee, Jimmy?
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay,
week,
never mind. All
every
right,
week.
I'm sorry. I'm late to the party. I'm late to the party. All right, my bad.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, Stan Lee didn't actually pass
He just
away. He
left.
just went into witness.
He just went incognito.
recovery.
I'm back to the cat. I'm back to the cat. Hey,
Oh shit!
over 4 years ago, my very first live stream was on a Saturday morning. I had Skipper up with me, of all people. Skipper came up on my very first stream. I don't know how he found my channel, but there he was. And it wasn't 5 minutes, and somebody in the chat said that Jimmy looks like Stan Lee, and it hasn't gone away since. So
Oh my god.
it's okay. Yep.
That cat sounds a lot like Stan Lee. I'm sorry to bring up put salt in
It's either
there.
Stanley or Mr. Magoo.
Hey, well, Jenna's even piling on. Oh my god.
I saw Fishwood saying that the T-Rex, the sound isn't even the same. They have like a recording of what it's supposed to actually sound like. So I know with Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
it was actually a baby elephant played in reverse. Is that T-Rex noise?
Dude, that actually makes sense.
Wow.
I
I
could
watch all the
actually hear
behind the
that.
scenes for that.
Well, I tell you what, that was one crazy sound. That's all I can say. Holy
Yeah.
cow. That'd make me fill my drawers.
Yeah, it depends.
Ah,
These guys.
there we go with the ends jokes now.
Like I told you, Kyle, you missing out on the shenanigans.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I swear to God,
This is how we keep Jimmy going.
the first time I have to actually use one of those suckers, I will let you guys know. Okay? I promise I will.
Sorry,
You don't have to. It's okay.
Stanley for Halloween one year and never.
I'll even show you.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Ha.
Anyway. Hey, Kyle, did you say you live in an apartment?
Yes, I do. Yep.
Well, what kind of setup you got there?
Yeah. So
It looks like a basement.
Yeah, I'm ground floor apartment.
Oh,
I
that's
Oh,
actually-
okay.
I'm actually halfway below ground, which kind of insulates the building too, which is real nice.
All
So
right.
He's
Yeah.
subterranean.
And then my fish room,
Okay.
this corner backs up to, I think, a main boiler run. So this wall, just
Okay.
like, it radiates heat all through the winter. So it actually,
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, well,
dude,
that's
it is
great. Yeah.
spot on. It actually,
Yeah,
it
I was
gets a little
wondering-
hot in the summer, but
I was wondering how you were pulling off having all those tanks in an apartment, you know.
yeah, this
Gotcha.
is actually my kitchen.
It's like a totally different room.
Okay.
Almost. You
I know,
change
right?
the
It
camera
does.
angle.
Yeah.
You're getting
Well, hey, I
getting
put
away
a
like
with
lot of
I
thought
like
into that. I put a
you're
lot of
getting away
thought.
with
I like
way
it a
more
lot.
than I would.
That angle right there makes it look like you're in like a dedicated fish basement room. And
Well,
then as soon as you turn the
Exactly.
angle,
Yeah.
it's like you just flipped the Hollywood script on us and we just saw behind the scenes.
Yeah,
It's
Stan
all in
Lee
the
knows all
angle of
about
the
not
dangle.
breaking the fourth wall. So, no one heard that? No.
Well, I like it, buddy. I like it.
Yep. Well, thank you. I have yeah, put a lot of work into it. I just rebuilt this whole wall back here, redecorated and everything, reset up the new background picture layout and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. Fun stuff. Can't wait for to have an actual fish room though. It'd be nice.
Poor Jake and Katie, no running water in their fish room.
They
Yeah,
still
no,
don't have
that-
water.
We're going to work on that. We're working on that. We're going to take care of that this year.
I'm probably gonna have to go up there with Brian and show Jake how to do that.
Well, if you head up there,
Well,
swing by here, we can pick up the trencher and go trenching my damn trench for running their line.
Yeah, there you go. At least
Well,
you
Katie
have
would probably tell us that that's probably the only exercise that Jake gets, so maybe we shouldn't help him. I don't know.
give him a shovel.
Hey, I'm gonna have to drop off video, but I'll be in chatting them in a little bit.
All right.
Okay,
Catch
What's
you later,
up,
man.
Al?
I'm being too loud. All right, see you.
see ya. Thanks for
Later,
coming up.
Alex. I thought he would never leave. Anyway,
So go through and show us the ones that you have right in front of you. Who are they depicting? And
So these ones, mainly, these are just general personalities. The Creator series is still new. It's only been out for like 2 or 3 days, so I'm not going to show those stickers off yet. But so this one right here is modeled after my daughter Willow. And then Brant has a version of this of his daughter too, so it's a blonde hair, blue-eyed version because both of our daughters are named Willow. So it was kind of like a little shout out to both of them. And then we got like overtly overstocked Oscar. Those people that love having a bunch of Oscars in like a 5-gallon tank or whatever when they first start fish keeping. We got Slimy Susie Slithers, the ladies that love collecting the snails. I had never actually told anybody Naturally Nurture Nathan. This, not physically, but the idea of this card was actually modeled after Patty. So I wanted a dirted tank because I'd seen him and his personality of like the dirted style fish room. And I was just like, man, that's a personality that needs to be on a card. So there's that. And then we got the Betsy Bettables for the,
that's the Facebook people.
Yeah, exactly. We got the Chem Collector Chris for those guys that love those Chem Collector or the chemicals. We got Tagline Tiffany for the spouses that are so supportive, or maybe less supportive with the rolling eyes and a little bit tired of the game. We got Monster Fish Marty. This is my daughter's, like, one of her favorite stickers. She actually just told me that the people that love the monster fish, big old fish. Pump Paulie's Predators. This one's actually modeled after my girlfriend's dad. He's a bodybuilder, and he had a big old piranha fish tank back in the day. So that's modeled after him. Pleco Picker Perry. The people that just collect a bunch of different plecos. And we got Channel Clout Charlie. We know those. Those are the Florida boys that catch all those super rare, super rare fish in the channels out there.
Super rare in the ditch at Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. And Jody P, for sure, we can work that out. Just reach out to me.
You need to look at
I owe you some stuff anyways, so I can make that happen for you. No worries, because
you need to look at June's comment.
June.
Only
If
Oscar.
not, can you make me one? outside in aquatics, we have a large
Yeah,
Oscar.
go up a little bit.
So I a large Oscar card. So I have the overtly overstocked Oscar. So the way right now I'm going about doing, I gotta figure out a right way to do this to make it one less stressful on me, because making the personalized cards, I want to really get your personality across. So I want to take time and like get those. And I also need to learn the person, so I need to go through like the channel, get the idea of like what they're trying to do. You already gave me, like kind of, you want the Oscar thing, but the thing is I can't. I gotta find a way, like a correct pricing, and everything. The way I've been doing it right now is if you join the Fisher and Punk Stars membership, it's $20. You guarantee, you almost, at this point, you're pretty much guaranteed to get a card, because the only two people that are on that have already gotten cards made, or stickers, whatever you want to call them. I'm trying to. I gotta find out the best way to go about that. I haven't done that.
There has to be a Jimmy P card that we can all buy.
That's the way I kept it for the longest time was I just kind of went through and I would pick people that I just was like, you know what, your personality is it's going to be easy for me to get through, and that's what I did with this current creator series card. So there are people that know that they've been made into cards. Actually, Zen, I made her into a card. I showed that on live stream, so I don't mind saying that.
And then Serene Stefan.
Yeah, and then Stefan. Yep. So if you saw that card, yeah, people saw that one out there. But then there's some bigger creators in there too. If you reach out to outsideinaquatics.com or outsideinaquatics@gmail.com. We'll work out something if you want to get a sticker, and then I could sell you basically a sheet. If you join Fisher and Punk Stars right now, you would be first in line to get one made. So if you do that, that is the way I have it set up right now. So you would be first. There's, like I said, the only other two people that have signed up. But not saying this would happen, but if a bunch of people signed up right now, that's where it would get kind of weird, because I'd have to work my list way down that list. So I don't know. That option I'm really struggling with how to, because I don't want to just put it out there and then have like a bunch of orders come in and then have to get those out to people in a timely manner. That part's kind of hard.
On New Year's, you could have a sticker of Jorge laying on the floor, and Alex standing.
That would work.
Alex standing over him with his drink, saying, "You thought you could keep up,"
Oh, and Jen is poking fun here. I thought Zen was a big creator. Of course, but what I mean obviously is like,
Zen is.
Yeah, but what I mean is obviously like, I can't say it directly. You guys I think you guys kind of get what I'm saying though, is the people that have, their channels are gigantic in comparison to all of us.
I'm glad Jorge was
right.
I'm glad Jorge's laughing at that instead of flipping me off. That's why we say everybody needs to come to Year's. It's going to start small, and then who knows what catastrophe is getting ready to happen.
Kyle's trying to walk that back. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I do feel bad, because I don't like saying big or small channel. I'm a small channel. We're all small channels, technically, right? I mean, fucking.
Hey, Curtis, I got one for Jorge.
What is that? You should send him that.
Oh my God.
You should send him that.
Oh my God. Y'all ain't getting any more stickers till Kyle makes you one. So there's, well, actually, you know what? That honestly, Brandon is joking, but he really does deserve a sticker. I gotta figure that one out.
I have some ideas.
Yeah, well, we came up with bare bottom Branton in the chat earlier. You guys said we were coming up with a bunch of
Branton with the Kraken hanging out. The pepper is the same height as Jorge.
Jorge's like, wait, should I be offended? Oh my god.
Here, I'll even make it
Oh,
where he can actually see it.
I didn't even know he was here. Oh man.
Oh, Stephen P's idea for Branton sticker is funny as hell. It would just be blank with his name and just a pink rectangle because he's always pink on the giveaway.
Oh my gosh.
That's freaking hilarious right there. Bear Bottom Bratton came up with it himself.
Bright pink Branton. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a good thing we love you, Bratton.
Do I know who Branton is, Curtis?
Yeah.
maybe it's on.
I do.
Brandon Lightcap, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Hey, my head's been kind of fuzzy the last 2 months, so I don't know.
40 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Branton's like, damn it, we streamed together.
Yep.
Hey, I'm sorry, Branton. I mean it. Curtis knows this, but man, my doctor messed up my medication, and I'm here, but I'm not. Okay, so I'm sorry, Branton. I am.
Nips out for
Yeah.
Bratton.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's the one that always streams with his nips out, so you'll remember from that.
Oh well. I do that with so many people, though. See, it's kind of hard to pick out one.
Oh, air pump nipples. That's what they're talking about. Oh,
Oh, okay.
I went dirty with
All
it
right.
automatically. I couldn't.
Hey, Kyle, let me ask you, unless it's a trade secret, how do you generate the images?
So I do use AI, and I like to tell everybody that, and I think that's kind of what you're getting at. I've learned to work with it. AI is it's an interesting tool, man. And I like when people think about it like that instead of like a replacement, because if you think about it as like a replacement for it, that's not the right way to use it. The first series, I wasn't as good with the Photoshop as I'm getting now, so I understand how to use it to kind of create parts of the image and then stuff them together. Like, so you'll notice like Chem Collector Chris.
I was going to say it looks like a combination of AI and Photoshop, so I was on the right track.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's like this one, real basic background. But then the second series, we're getting a little bit more intense, where I have like better backgrounds, better added.
They're developing basically like the Garbage Pail Kids did.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And that is the original like inspiration, I guess, is the Garbage Pail Kids for sure. Yeah.
I still have a bunch of those cards somewhere.
Yeah, dude. Apparently, there's a stuffed animal version too. There's a lady that I sell a bunch of fish and plants to that comes by, and she's got like these like Beanie Baby versions of them. Like these freaking one of my nipples.
Don't read that. Don't read that.
And people, you'll get much more of that on Jake and Katie's very, very special live stream tomorrow afternoon. So make sure you tune into that.
All right, Jeff got a sticker idea. Sweet, Jeff. Well, what was that, Jimmy? Sorry,
I said Jake and Katie are going to have a really fun live stream tomorrow, and I want people to tune that in and participate.
That's the Monday morning or the Monday.
Yep, Case of the Mondays.
Case of the Mondays. Yep.
Yeah, rumor has it that they've invited somebody, but I'm not sure.
But he never shows up.
Well, yeah, he's hard to get. And but I'm going to talk to him and see if we can't talk him into going over there.
Yeah, he's got to renew his contract.
Well, yeah, there is that. Yeah.
I'm just worried about Jake sitting there with his nipples out. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh man. Nah, No, I tell you.
Whoa.
Filter gravy, Frank. I really like that combination of ideas. That's interesting.
Filter gravy Frank. Yeah, that's a good
that is
idea.
interesting.
That's a good
I gotta
idea.
take a picture of that.
Well, I've been messing around with AI for quite a bit of time here lately, and since I began my new channel, I did put up a short. I don't know if anybody's been over there or not, but I combined two different ideas. I combined. I like a lot of channels that have nothing to do with fish. Curtis and I both are always trying to look for new things to watch. He just sent me some links today, as a matter of fact, yeah, or
I sent
yesterday.
him
I
some
forget when
links
it was.
too.
Yeah, and but what I'm doing is I take goofy stuff, and then at the end I throw in a little information. Okay, it's really stupid. It's dumb, I know, but that's just who I am. And I did put the first one up. Yeah, it's at Jimmy's Line is my channel. Jimmy's
Yeah, I was
Line,
just looking for it.
and
actually.
and tell me if the quality is good on the video. I mean, picture wise, because my internet is so bad, it doesn't look that good to me. And when I'm creating it, everything is crystal clear. But when I uploaded it, it didn't look as good. And I'm wondering if it's just my bad internet. So let me know next time.
when you
bump
when you
into me.
changed over to the new channel, did you change your upload quality? Because it is.
Well, I uploaded it at 4K, which is my limit.
But on
If that's
YouTube,
what you mean.
On YouTube's end, did you change it to upload at max quality in your settings?
Well, I'll have to check. I don't know. You might.
Because I've had my buddy, I think, ran into that issue, and I was telling him about that, and I ran into that issue for a long time. And I'm not
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. All
but
right.
It does. It looks. I mean, like I could show you it. I don't know how clear. I mean, it looks pretty clear. Some like the numbers are clear, but then some of the video clips are kind of grainy. But then some of them are clear. So I mean, I think that's. I mean, it looks pretty good to me.
Okay. Okay. But I will check that setting. Thank you for that. It's been so long since I, really started uploading. So maybe it is that. But yeah, that's just goofy stuff. That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm just goofy. All right. I'm going to do all kinds of little. It's called Jimmy's Line because at the end I talk for about 10 seconds. So that's what it is. And all the sound effects are mine. I put all those in, of course, and I have some fun with that.
I don't know. I liked your other channel before you deleted it with like 2,000 subs, where it was just funny.
Well,
crap.
Funny, goofy stuff.
Yeah, I was
well,
laughing all the time.
I still have all that. I can edit it down, but I just got frustrated and said, look, let's just wipe the slate clean. I kind of had a YouTube divorce is what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing it for fun.
I think everybody needs to think of stupid ideas for Kyle to make. We can surely think of a bunch of stupid stuff.
Oh, I would guess so.
We could just keep sending you messages about, what about this stupid thing? What about that stupid thing?
Hey, blow it up, guys. I do love them. So yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, I can tell that Kyle is a very creative guy, or he wouldn't be doing it. And yeah, you can take your creativity to all corners of the world, and I'm sure he'll come up with some good stuff. He already has. I really like that stuff. So, but yeah, the sky's the limit, Kyle. You can do anything you want with that.
That means a lot to me, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
If you get into shirts, if you hit one that's like a superstar sticker, if you made a shirt of it, I'm sure that it would go to people will be walking around and be like, look at my whatever filter crap, whatever you name it, filter gravy.
You know, I probably could work that out. Like someone had mentioned the print on demand kind of service, like doing something like that. I could almost get it to where I think that they could, like anybody could pick out which one they wanted if they wanted a specific one. But it would be expensive. But I have a t-shirt company that I work with, and if someone wanted one of the t-shirts, one of them made into a t-shirt, I could definitely get that done. I just don't know how it would turn out because it's vinyl gets weird. It can make the like is it going to be like a full chest printout or a back when you have that solid print? Unless it's like a whatchamacallit, screen print shirt, you have that kind of like weird feeling.
Yeah, you need the, what do they call it? A subliminated?
Yeah.
You're having too much fun with that.
He's over there playing with his pepper.
That's funny. So his new name is Jorge Pepper.
Jose Jalapeno. Jorge Jalapeno.
You make pepper blush? Oh my god, you guys are fun.
Oh my.
Yeah, see,
Oh boy.
I think direct to garment has come a long way. Like with like it has a bad rap from the back in the day, I guess. I don't know if that's the way to say it, but like, dude, the shirts that I have are all DTG, right? That's like when you print out a thing and then you heat press it, right? So that's the t-shirt company I work with does all my sheet t-shirts like that. And I wear them consistently, like every single day. I wash the crap out of them. I treat them just like any other shirt. I don't have fading. I don't have lifting. I don't have any of those issues. So I don't know if it's just like the guy I deal with just knows his shit and he just has maybe he's just got like a high quality DTG printer or whatever. But I mean, like I just don't have any of the issues that I've heard from DTG. So I don't know. But I think though with whatchamacallit, paid to order service or whatever, print on demand, that's the word. I would be more worried about that because I don't know if everyone's going to have the same quality of freaking DTG. So yeah, that is oh shit, tacky mushrooms. There we go.
Bratton, we know why you dropped your phone because you had to find it. So just keep going.
My phone while taking the piss. You didn't drop it in the piss, did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Midstream.
Yeah, let's venture away from that.
All right, sorry, my bad. Oh.
Yeah, that's not what live stream means, Brenton.
It should still be good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't go in the all right. Oh,
I don't know. The ones that I've gotten have been pretty good. Jimmy, how's yours doing?
What's that?
The shirt I sent you. Come on, bro. Pay attention.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. Yeah. I haven't washed it yet. I haven't even put it on, Curtis. I have it hanging up.
You have it hanging up.
So
It's
I
like
have it
one-
hanging up. Yeah.
It's a one of a kind.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it one of these days. I'm very proud of having that shirt. That means a lot to me.
Pay attention. Oh my god.
oh man.
I don't know. I'm still thinking when you come up with a shirt idea, it'll go. It'll go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think so too.
It'll
Oh,
go
yeah.
quick too.
I agree.
Maybe I put out a poll or something, and I pick out one of the favorites, and then maybe I get a small run of them, like a limited run kind of thing, and I could probably do that.
Filter gravy Frank.
The Gravy Frank, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Dude, I can just see it, dude. Like it's like such a gross picture, but it's just great. Like just
He's
No.
got to have his tongue
Or-
hanging out like.
Yeah, dude. Like, and like maybe on like a Thanksgiving table, it'd be perfect for like right around Thanksgiving. Like,
Yeah.
Pouring an FX6
Hey,
on
Kyle.
the potatoes.
June wants to know how she can be a member, Kyle.
oh, let me drop the link. Someone had dropped it earlier. Hold on, let me see here.
I think it was Brandon.
Jeff King dropped it earlier.
Yeah.
I got
Might
it
have been
here.
Jeff.
Let's
Oh,
see if I
yeah,
beat everybody to it.
I
Did I
get
beat
it.
him?
I get the whole
beat him.
filter gravy thing.
Oh, I'm not a freaking. I'm sorry, I'm not a mod. Dropping that.
Look at Michael. Look at my brother, new local Austin.
Brenton's.
Wow.
What? Did you guys?
Michael.
Because Brent had banned him, I think, on accident.
Oh,
Maybe there's a reason why I didn't want to remember who he was, right? Maybe.
that could
I'm
be.
not sure.
We got to have Brenton back on here now. We need to have Brenton and Kyle at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, that would
That would be nice.
Oh boy, that'd be nuts.
We're gonna be getting
I
back
can
to
see
doing our
that.
live stream here soon. Probably this coming weekend, I think. I got a dude that I want to reach out to that I met at a swap. He breeds a mono shrimp, and I thought that would be a really cool subject to talk about. But I haven't reached out to him yet, so I don't want to get everyone's hopes up. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to work that out this coming weekend. If not, we might just do like a party stream, kind of similar to a hangout like this. So maybe you guys want to stop by next Saturday. But we usually bring up the freaking different vendors and stuff. It's just I lost my traditional vending spot for now because it's freaking out of town. Yeah, hashtag Brandon sucks.
That's all the more reason to have him come back.
Wow.
Yep.
We got to have Brenton back on to defend himself.
But yeah, dude,
How long ago was it that he was up here?
I was when I
Was
took
I
my
on
brother,
the show?
I took
Hey,
my brother to
Steve, what's
Kansas
up?
City.
Oh, when you were out of town. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's been a month or so ago.
See, I
So
try
Big
to
Steve-
forget people I don't like, so I don't know.
No, he needs to be back up here because I wasn't up here to harass him. And now Kyle's not up here.
My freaking lips are super dry, and I've been freaking killing me this whole time. I can't find chapstick. Oh my god, burping. Can't find chapstick.
He needs some more beer.
Yeah, right. Oh my god, I'm more of a tequila guy. I mess with beer.
Oh
but,
boy, so am I.
See?
So am I, Kyle.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
New Year,
Nice.
Oh yeah.
New Year,
Oh yeah.
New Year when you get off work, we'll be waiting for you.
I like it. I like it, dude.
We'll be
Definitely
waiting.
be doing some shots. You got a favorite?
Tequila's my favorite.
Oh man, don't apply chapstick on panel. Brenton will get all crazy.
Oh boy, here we go.
These guys.
Oh, Alex is ready. He's got 2 bottles ready.
He's
Go.
upside down.
Hey Roxanne, I'm sorry I haven't said hello to you.
But hey guys, I gotta take off here because I gotta get my daughter to sleep here, and I have some stuff I gotta take care of.
Okay.
I am sorry, but
Hey.
I would.
We get it.
But if you guys are ever streaming, you guys don't mind me popping up, man. I would love to join you guys again. 'Cause
We will be streaming on New Year's Eve if you want to come in,
Yep.
and then
every Sunday.
every Sunday I usually drop the link in chat.
yeah, oh yeah. I was gonna say I was just gonna drop the link. I keep freaking mod. I'm used to doing this on my stream, like doing all this stuff. But yeah, dude. I got the live stream set. I'm gonna try to make it for that one, man, because that'd be fun. Give me some.
Oh, that's going to be a blast.
Yeah, dude. For sure.
And then next week we will have Austin from Fantastic Freaks with us.
Ooh,
Oh,
my buddy from Iowa. Nice.
he is funny, man. I haven't seen his live stream in a long time.
Yeah, he hasn't been on for a while.
His energy is just unreal.
Oh, it's unreal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he will be joining us next week.
Awesome.
I have
Well,
him
hey,
on.
Kyle,
Go ahead, Jimmy.
it's been a kick hanging out with you, brother. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, dude. Nice to finally meet you too, man. I really appreciate you guys having me on and getting to hang out with y'all. And thank you very much.
Anytime, Kyle.
Yeah. Anytime,
right.
brother.
All right,
We drop that link.
Take
You want
care
to
of
come up? Come up.
All right, for sure, man. For sure. All right, catch y'all later.
See ya.
Okay. On the record, I kind of like that guy. He can come back. I'm
Glad you approved.
still debating about. I'm not
He's
sure
Jimmy
about
approved.
Branton yet. I'm not sure about Branton. I'm not sure. I gotta think that one over a while, but no, I like his enthusiasm. I like it. I like the fact that he has an idea about what he wants to do on
Yeah.
YouTube, and it's just nice to see a guy that has a direction where he wants to go. So because I don't have any of that, and I admire it when I see it with somebody else.
There's the link, Bratton. Come on up so we can abuse you in person.
Honestly, guys, I'm not putting the name to the face. I'm serious. I don't know. I could have been.
Come on, he's.
Well, I'm sure I will. I will.
He's way too young for me to tell you he's my little brother, but he's my nephew.
So
Yeah.
he's a younger guy, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's fairly young guy.
He's my nephew.
Okay.
I have Tommy and I have Bratton as nephews, and now I have Kyle as my nephew.
You sure you want to claim that alien?
Yeah, I claim that alien all the time.
Yeah, I would too. No way I work tomorrow. I'm not coming up.
That's
No,
all right.
I ain't gonna beg you, Branton. We ain't gonna, whatever.
That's all right. Mexicali or Steven or somebody can come up.
Or Jeff P. or Jeff Kane.
Yeah, we don't care. Zen Ginger.
Anyone who has insulted me in the last 6 months can come up, and so that means y'all can come up.
Most of them.
Most of them, yeah.
But leaves Jorge out.
Oh, sure. Well, yeah. I mean, he'd never do that.
Poor us, we don't get Brent on the panel. It's okay. You can wuss out when you want.
Uh,
Oh,
Yep, that leaves Jeremy out too.
well,
Wow.
Jeremy can come on up. I love me some Jeremy. That dude is quit putting that thing up there, man. You're gonna have to give me one of those when I come to your house. You're gonna have to go, oh, here's yours. Yeah, Cheryl can come up. Jeff Kane can come up.
I haven't seen Jeff on a live stream in a long time. What has he been doing? Anything?
Yeah,
What's he been up to?
Oh, Jeff Kane?
Okay.
Working in that
Yeah.
fish room.
He's remodeled that fish room, and then he started over remodeling it again.
Okay.
Stan Pittman, come on up, brother. Mr. Texas, come on up. Just brushing his beard.
You know what? There's still quite a few of folks in the community, as I like to call it, that have never been on a live stream. And I could make a list of people, and
Me too.
I don't know why. I don't know why they don't do it just one time,
Yeah. SC,
A lot of times that's all it takes is once.
I've seen your videos forever. You need to click that link and come on up here on your phone. I don't care. Monster Fish Gal, I've seen you on a live stream.
I have to.
yeah.
Gabriel,
At 3 a.m. I've seen her
Gabriel?
at 3 a.m. You know.
Gabriel has no freaking excuse. Come on. I've not seen my brother Gabriel in a long time. Stage fright.
I've talked to Curtis more than once about this, gang, and that is that I really miss being on a weekly show of my own. I can't commit to it because my internet is so bad. You know, it looks okay while I'm watching it live, but I go back on the replay and it looks like I'm in a foreign country or something. You know, and
You are.
Old
You're,
porn movie.
you're in California. That's a foreign country. So
well, yeah, my mom used to call this a foreign country. Yeah, I know all about that.
Another
but,
20 years when it floats out to sea, you will be.
yeah.
Well, 20
Nathan.
years, I'll be lucky if I float out with it. Who knows about that? But I wish I could do it again. I do. I mean,
Well, it's
I don't
not
know.
your show, but it's not your show, but you're part of it, and you're welcome to come up here anytime you want, Jimmy.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I like about kind of being a guest, because I don't have to come if I don't want to. See. So, but no. When you got a weekly commitment, but I do miss it. I've told Curtis many times. I really miss. I had a pretty fair amount.
You had
of
a pretty
people
good
watching.
following there for a while.
It was a lot of fun, and
Your two
well, my
peas in a
partner-
pod, especially.
yeah, well, my partner quit on me, is what she did, and that kind of just stopped everything right there. But we'll see. I don't know. I just like to get up and do what we're doing here, just talking about stuff, and it doesn't have to be about fish either,
Right.
Of course, that's what Tommy's doing over there on Rumble,
Well, he's
So,
talking about anything and everything over there.
Yeah, and
You
know.
you can't have a what do I want to say? You got to be an adult when you go to Rumble.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Got to be an adult.
But like I've said to Curtis 1,000 times, there's just so much you can say about your fish, I mean, so I guess having somebody up like Mike does on this program, we get to learn about. Like I said, that's the first time I've met Kyle, and he's an interesting young man, and I appreciate that. So this is a good outlet for that. I like that.
Well, I
format
didn't really
and
want to
everything,
keep it
but-
just fish only. Just life in general.
Right. Yeah, sure. But it's a fun place to hang out. Mike knows how important that is for me to have a place to go once a week. That's why he's really inviting me, because he's worried about my mental health. Yeah.
Pretty much. That's why I send you a link
Yeah.
every week.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, after that little stuff
I
I
do
had in
wanna-
the hospital this week, I didn't know if we were going to have it or not, but we
Right. Yeah. And we all have issues one way or another. And
3G, jump
it's a good
up here.
place to hang out.
3G, jump up here so we can see your angelfish.
3G's another one. Right from the get-go, that guy was slapping on me. He didn't even know who the heck I was, and you should have seen the insults he was throwing at me in the chats. That goes way back. And I'm like, who is this guy? Well, who does he think he is? Well, now I know, of course, but
Mhm.
it all works. It all makes sense now,
That's
But, oh, yeah,
that,
he's been doing it a long time.
That's kind of like Geek Boy throwing out his stuff that he
Oh,
throws
yeah.
at people.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, now I know Geek Boy, and he's just like, he's a fun dude. I mean, he's freaking fun.
Oh, yeah. And God bless her. I miss her so much. Patty was the queen. Patty was the queen of insults to me.
Oh, yes.
And I would have done anything to meet that woman in person. I really would have. And God, I miss her so much. But she just she hit
Oh,
me
she'd
right
get
on
wound up, too.
right on the nose. She knew me better than a lot of people that have known me all my life know me. And she knew just what button to push. And I really miss that. I do.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Yep.
There are times I swear I had to get up and walk away from my computer because cheeks were red, laughing so freaking hard of whatever the hell she just said.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, Jesus Christ, woman.
And she didn't
And
care either.
It's a sensitive thing. The loss of a friend, somebody. And I called her a friend. Sure, I've never met her, but she was a friend. And
She was pretty well a friend to everybody.
And it's tough, but you know what? Don't forget about these people. Don't forget them. Don't let their memories just disappear. Because listen, gang, when you get older, one of your biggest fears is that nobody will remember you, and I mean that. I feel that way sometimes, and I know different. I do, but that's just a thought that crosses your mind sometimes. So I don't forget these people. I don't, and she meant a lot to me.
When you're feeling that way,
I know she meant a lot.
When you're feeling that way, that's about the time you get some stupid ass meme from me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're like, this fucking guy.
Yeah. But yeah, and she makes me laugh still. I think I'm not sad when I think about her. She makes me laugh to this day. And hopefully that's what you guys will be doing with me. Just make fun of me some more. It ain't like I can punch you back. Oh, who knows though? Who really knows? I
You
might
never
come back.
know. Come
You
back and
never
haunt us
know.
all.
Oh God. Just have your phones ready to take a video in case I knock on your door.
We'll have to take a bunch of voice clips of Jimmy's voice and then run it through AI. That way, when he's gone, we can have an AI version of him on here.
There you go.
Oh gosh. I'm telling
We'd
you.
have to ask Stephen P to help us because I wouldn't know how to do that.
I wouldn't either. Uh-oh.
Well, okay.
There's 3G. All right. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's happening, guys? Is my audio messed up?
It is great.
Nope, sounds good.
Oh, there he is.
Put him on the big screen, man. This dude's got
Jimmy.
some awesome angelfish.
Jimmy, love you, man.
I know you do, you old son of a gun.
He was going to call you an old bastard, so I'll just say it.
Yeah.
3G. I'm telling you, this guy, he's been slapping me around as long as anybody, and I love it. I do.
Well, somebody's got to.
Yeah, he
I
made
know.
he made the mistake and made a comment about fluffing something one night, and from then on, he's a fluffer.
Oh my God. You know what's funny about this guy though? He might be the right up there with the king of insults when it comes to me, but this guy knows what he's doing around a fish tank too. So that kind of
There's one for Kyle, Jimmy Fluffer.
Oh God.
Fluffing Jimmy.
Let's bring that back now, Greg. Thank you. I thought we buried that one, but no.
Oh no, that one's not getting buried.
What are those, Greg?
Those are Altums. I got those from Kenny.
Oh, I love those things.
I
love those things. They're great.
They're not very big right now. This is a 55 gallon, and it's got a lot of wood in it and a lot of tannins. Kind of a black water setup.
Have I ever asked you how many tanks you have, Greg?
Yeah, you probably have. And at one time I was at about 60, and now I'm down to about 30.
Whoa. Jeremy, what's up,
Wow.
my brother?
Okay.
It's probably a bad idea. I got multiple pythons going. What the hell?
I think I got to go to the bathroom now.
I thought you already did.
Too much information.
Oh God.
Jeremy, this is the
Well,
guy
hey, it's nice
right
to
next
see
to
both
you
you
that
guys
needs to
up
do your
there.
angel
Thank you.
fish. This is the guy.
These guys here
Yeah.
are trying to breed right now. We got 2 pair of them trying to breed simultaneously.
For angel breeding, Curtis?
I was gonna say this 3G guy, he's kind of suspicious, you know. But if you're looking
A little
for
bit.
angels, that's the guy that can breed them for you.
Yeah.
Angels.
I agree.
You might even be able to find the angels you're looking for.
Yeah.
Red diamond head discus. Is that right, Curtis?
Yeah, red diamond head angelfish.
Yeah.
Angel
Yeah,
fish.
like-
No.
So I'm sitting here looking.
I've
at
got I got 5 angelfish in my Beischer tank.
What?
They love it in there. Yeah. They like it in there. They all get along great.
Oh, angels, they can hold their own. I mean, you know, they're not going to go toe to toe, but they ain't going to take no bullshit either.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, they all got their little spots and everything's great until it's not, but
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy links in the chat.
what's up, Tommy? I still got to get over to his program on Rumble. I'd love to get it up there. And,
Oh, it
boy.
gets good.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to do that. He invited me once and I couldn't make it. And we said we'd set it up at a later date. And I'm good to go with just a little notice, Tommy. And I'd be tickled to death to be up there with you guys.
Tommy's got to go watch the Kraken. So
I wish there was a little more free speech in the fish community, but I understand that there's really, sometimes there's really no need to do that, and we're all trying to get along, be civil and this and that, but I don't know. We've had a lot of interesting conversations, whether it be on the phone or in text messages or backstage or something. And a lot of stuff could be discussed that isn't, but maybe someday we'll figure out a way to do something like that. I don't know.
Or just let Funk and Jorge know. They'll bring it out.
Well, I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
But I'd say New Year's Eve is probably a good opportunity for all that to come out.
Yep.
After a few hours of
there you go, Jeremy. Here's your official invitation to come join us, brother. Come join us.
my wife is dragging me to a party at a friend's house.
We'll still be on at 1 a.m, so you'll be all right.
That's possible. She'll be asleep on the ride home, so no doubt about that.
What do y'all think about the glow angels?
I haven't decided because I have not seen them in person.
I've seen them, but I've heard they're hard to keep alive.
Here's a koi glow.
Okay. Not just for me, but for anybody watching. What is the process to colorize those fish?
It's a genetically modified organism.
Can you explain that a little deeper?
If you take the fish by injecting a gene from a
Jellyfish?
Yeah, I think it's or anemone or something like that. I can't remember. And it's like,
if you live long enough, Jimmy, you'll probably see it in you people too.
Do what now?
If we all live long enough, we'll probably see it happen in people as well.
Probably.
So it's an unnatural, natural thing.
Yes. Yes.
You know.
It's
Okay.
the offspring glow just like them, and it's just genetically modified.
Okay.
So it's
Because
like
you know there is
lot
the
of-
crowd out there that is totally against it.
Well,
It-
yeah, a
I-
lot
they
of
don't
people
bother
hate
me.
it. A lot of people
Yeah.
hate it and are totally against it, but I love them. I think they're beautiful.
Okay.
Well, the original one, the original fish modification was from dyeing them, injecting dye and things like it was a totally different process.
See, that's
Right. And you can still buy those
Right.
fish.
yeah,
You can still buy injected fish.
pretty legitimate beef against those kind of fish, but genetically modified, it's definitely not hurting the fish. It's just whether you like the altered fish or not.
Doesn't exist in nature.
I mean, there's people who like those short bodies. I mean, those things, they basically are just all their organs are squished up. They're they're mutants with short lives, but yet there's people who like that stuff. Call them bubbles.
well. Here's the deal. Here's my take. As long as it doesn't really endanger the the existence of the fish. Affect their health, like shorten their lifespan incredibly.
Right.
Or
Or they're not
whatever.
ballooned.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind anything. I mean, more power to the people that are trying to create new fish. I mean, that's me. So whatever.
Right. And most of your colors of your fish and everything, they don't occur in nature, so they're not genetically modified, but they are kind of a man-made deal there.
Gotcha.
Selective
Gotcha.
breeding.
Yeah.
I think this is along the same lines.
Yeah, in nature,
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
what I
the
mean.
selective breeding that we've done for colors would be a death sentence in nature. So,
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right. That's right.
the opposite of blending in,
Yeah.
right?
I read Fathom's comment, and I read short people with balloons. Is that right? Balloon bellies, short people with balloon bellies. I don't know.
Short bodies and balloons.
Is he talking about me?
Problem with people
Purposely breeding.
purposely breeding the short bodies and the balloons.
Because I'm definitely way too short for my weight.
I wasn't talking about you, Greg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, how about that one right there?
What?
What's a GFP? Axolotl.
It's the ones that glow in the dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, those are kind of cool looking, really.
I don't know that.
Oh, Jeff wants a glow Jimmy P. Well, there was a time back when I was younger, when I was in a hotel room with the girl I was dating at the time. There was something that kind of glowed in the dark. I'll tell you that. I'm not.
Okay. Okay, I'm not
Well,
going to.
That's all I'm gonna say about that one.
I'll save it for chat.
Oh my gosh, I had a lot of fun when I was younger, guys. That's but whatever. Like we all did.
All right, guys, I'm going fishing at daylight. I got to get out of here.
All right. Well, we've had enough of you anyway.
Appreciate y'all having me up.
Good to see you,
Yeah.
Greg.
Well, don't count on coming up again. That's all I can say.
Well, rest assured, if you're there, I won't.
Okay. Nice seeing you, Greg.
Good night, guys.
See you,
See you
Rick.
later.
Jeez.
I love that guy. I love him. I don't know what I do without people like
So-
Greg.
Jeremy, how do you have time to sit there in that chair? You got stuff to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
This all happened around me. That's what I'm saying. I got one hose going in the 4500 right now. The 220s draining. It's a recipe for disaster. Sitting here drinking beer while that's going on.
That's what I talked about earlier, is draining and filling at the same time. Uh-oh.
I
Lots
gave
of
up
water.
on the 3000. I was going to try to aquascape it full and running, but too much of a pain in the ass, so I drained it.
Okay, Jeremy, it's fess up time from you. I got a question. All the stuff you got going on, you got a lot going on there. Do you ever see? Because I cut down. I got nothing like you got. I never had, but I cut way back because it started to become work and not fun. Do you ever get frustrated? Do you ever say, "Oh, God, I hate having to do this right now, but I know I got to do it"?
I'd say the only time I feel that way is if something goes wrong, right? Like if there's a leak in the, right before we're ready to go to bed, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay, okay, but it's still fun. Everything you're doing, you enjoy doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it otherwise. That's fun is the only reason I do it.
Okay,
So.
gonna.
And, I mean, the big deal
So
is,
you're in charge.
Yeah, bigger tanks.
You're in charge of what you're doing.
Yeah, I was just saying, bigger tanks are a lot more effort up front, but once they're running, they give you a lot of flexibility. Like things don't happen as fast. Nothing is as critical, at the moment. There's more time.
Okay,
Everything's happening
okay.
more slowly. You can see it coming, so you can sort of plan out how you want to mess with it.
Gotcha. All right.
That and if you don't flip tanks too, right? Like you're building an ecosystem, and it gets very mature. Year 2, year 3, year 5. They become very, very robust, very stable.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, hey, Jeff Kane.
How's it going?
Haven't seen you forever. I haven't been around. I know you've been around, but it's nice to see you again.
Because you don't like us anymore, Jimmy.
Yeah, that beard makes its rounds.
That beard has gotten bigger since I've seen you, young man.
Trim it again soon.
I could hide in that beard.
Even it up again.
You could smuggle things in that beard.
I might. Snack here or two. Here or there.
Wow.
So why are you hiding from us, Jimmy? You used to be everywhere.
What's that?
Why are you hiding from us? You used to be everywhere.
Well, I'm working on it, Jeff. I am. Curtis and I've been talking. He's helping me out. I'm working on it.
We're bringing Jimmy back 5 days a week in syndication.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I don't know if I can handle that.
Joe Rogan style, 3 to 4 hour interviews.
Whoa.
Hey, I got a confession, guys. I just told Curtis, I think it was yesterday. 2024 is a year I want to forget. It has been a bad year. Okay? So, that's going to make 2025 that much easier to make better, right? I'm going to make it better. So, I'm working on it.
2025, the year of tequila. Let's go. Guaranteed to be better,
Yeah, it's just been rough. Really rough. And a lot of it is not is not under my control. That's why it's so tough. So I got to go out and make some things happen. I got to lean on some people to start doing what they're supposed to be doing to help me out here. And a lot of it has to do with my doctor. A lot of it has to do with my insurance and things like that. I can take care of it. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done being the victim, guys. I'm tired of it.
Well, I feel bad about it. I was griping myself earlier that I had all these plans for stuff to do in the fish basement. Kids come back from college for the winter break. Blows up my whole schedule. I don't get anything done. But
yeah.
Compared to medical shit.
Yeah.
So.
We should have put them to work.
Extra days off.
Yeah, yours are like mine. I'm on break. I'm not doing shit.
Hey, does anybody in the fish community? Does anybody in the fish community have children that are active in the hobby as well?
I do.
My middle daughter and my oldest daughter.
My
Okay.
youngest,
So just,
I don't hear.
my youngest granddaughter and my medium granddaughter.
Yeah, I don't hear a lot of people talking about that, unless I'm just missing it. I don't know.
And I'm
But I'm
hoping that
glad.
when my great grandson's here, that he will be.
Yeah, I think it's a great hobby. I do. It's a lot of fun. You know.
I finally found a crossover with my son with fish keeping. For Christmas, I got him a 3D printer, and I downloaded a schematic for a random flow nozzle generator, random flow nozzle, random flow generator nozzle. Sorry, for like Flex, or what is it? PEX, the bendable pipe, you know, the black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Right,
Anyway,
right.
there's the schematics to actually print the pipe and print the flow nozzles and everything like that. So I'm hoping he'll print some of those for me, and then that will be.
is it air driven?
Hmm?
Is it air driven?
The printer?
No, the nozzle.
No, water return.
Okay.
That's what Vibes basically calmed
Yeah.
that guy out of in Houston.
Yeah. The thing that guy gave him, people
Yeah.
online have like ripped off and they put it up on Thingiverse, whatever. And there's the
Yeah.
design to print that same thing.
Yeah.
Because those things are expensive. They're like $30 or something, you know. And just print it yourself.
Well, these breeder boxes are like $40 each, but you buy a printer for a couple $100, and then like $20-$40 a spool, and you can print.
I meant.
yourself a few dozen.
Yeah, Lockline. Thanks, Alex.
I think I may have mentioned this last week or week before or whatever, but about the cost of the hobby. Things are going up, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
Curtis and I talked about this on the phone too, about how COVID actually I think was responsible for a lot of people starting up the hobby. Something to do, stay at home, And now that's all kind of died down, everybody's back outside and doing what they should be doing. That things are kind of slowing down generally.
That's
And
that gave me the push to get back into it a little bit more, and then my mentor
Yeah.
dying gave me the push to get back into breeding again.
okay. But I admire people who can keep their enthusiasm going. I mean, at this point, I'm in maintain mode myself. I'm not going to be doing anything new for quite a while, probably. But I'm not getting rid of the tanks or the equipment. So, because I've heard too many stories about people changing their mind and then having to go out and buy it again. So
Yeah,
I'll hang on
that
to it.
definitely happens a lot.
That's like Rocco. He's trying to get rid of all the tanks he's got, but he wants to keep one. And I said, well, you better keep more than one. And the equipment.
Yeah,
At least put them in storage. That way, if you decide later on.
Yeah, I agree. Like when we had Steven on, he was talking about how a lot of his tanks are just for plants, to grow plants,
Right.
plant forms, And I thought about doing that with a tank, just growing plants. And
Yep.
I use the plants in the other, I'd love to be able to do that. So I think that's the next thing that I will do. And I already have everything I need. Just propagate the plants that I have, or maybe add some few, maybe get some from, like I said, I'd like to get some stuff from Steven in the spring. And I know I can get a few things from my buddy over there to my left. Yeah, you.
Yeah, you probably can.
And have a little plant for him,
Or
I
just
still
do
want
like
guppy
Jeff
grass.
and put them all out in a pond.
Well, that's something I'd love to do too, but you guys know I'm in the desert, so I got cold nights in the winter, and really hot summers. So if I come up with a good design, to where like goldfish, they're tough,
20-foot deep pond.
right?
Just go deep.
Well, we
So,
talked about that, Jeff, a while back, and I can go deep. It's sandy soil. It's not all sand,
Is
but
that
it's
what you said?
sandy. Yeah. Oh, be serious for 1 minute, Jeff. Go on. You know what? The most expensive
Jeff.
thing? The most expensive thing, though, and you guys are pretty resourceful, would be how I would line it. Because those liners are expensive,
Yeah. Here I can go deep enough to hit water.
Yeah. My pond
If I
is
want to be
actually
natural, I don't
my
need
pond is made out of a liner off of a industrial building roof.
Yeah. That's the ideal way to go. The cheapest. You get one that's
Yeah.
getting ripped off.
They were redoing the roof, and I just pulled up there and said, "Hey, what are you doing with all that rubber liner you took off of there?" And they're like, "Throwing it away." Like, can I have it? And they're like, "Yeah, if you can pick it up." That's the biggest part. 'Cause that crap weighs.
Yeah, 'cause
Exactly.
that stuff
You're
ain't
right.
light.
You're right about that, Curtis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
threw
want to put a
20
pond.
by 20
I want to
piece.
put a pond. I want to put a pond right next to my porch so I can just sit there and look down on it and
Yeah.
hear the running water. And
Even if you buy a liner from Home Depot, it's not that expensive.
Well, I haven't researched it yet, but I just know that's the most expensive thing that I'm going to get. I mean, digging the hole, I can do that for free, right?
Yeah.
I got a shovel.
I would love to run a pond creek system around the property. Starting at
But I really want to do that. I really like to do that.
Hey, can you guys hear that water in the background here? Or is it cool?
No.
No, we don't hear it. So are you still filling and draining, Jeremy?
Just filling up the last tank.
Just filling it up.
For water changes or for a new setup?
A top off on the 4500 for evaporation, which actually takes like half an hour just to top it up. And the discus tank, just a big water change on it.
Yeah.
I added a lot of fish to it that were in quarantine. So they're small, but I probably put in like 80-ish fish or something.
I think I seen it. I don't remember if it was on early release or if it was on Instagram. I remember seeing a picture of it.
Yeah, I just started putting anything I do is a short. I started putting up on Instagram too. Why not? It's if it's not extra work, it's like why not? I love when YouTube sends you the thing saying, "Hey, your channel could be better if you did this, and it's like, yeah, that's just more stuff. Like, if you publish more videos per week and start doing live streams, it's like, well, hell, if I had the time to do that, I would certainly do that."
Hey, speaking of live streaming, me and Curtis were just talking about this. Maybe you guys can help me out, or maybe you know somebody that you know of their channel. You're monetized, right? Live streaming. Do you get paid the same percentage for live streaming as you do for videos?
I don't think so.
For advertisements that play during your stream?
Yeah, I think it's less.
I think it's a
I
percentage.
could have swore somebody was complaining about it. Stephen P would probably be a good one to
Okay.
talk about that, or Foxy maybe.
I'd like to have that problem, but I don't. But we were talking about that.
Yeah,
It's on a video.
Because
Go ahead, Jerry.
I think it's just
There's
you get.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think it's a percentage that you get. You don't get the whole like it's a video. And then when it goes where people can watch the replay, you get more.
Okay.
Maybe. I thought it was still low though.
Yeah, it's low. It's not full. It's not like you're making long videos or nothing.
Yeah. That's all changed.
Yeah, the reason why
is the payout used to be way better. The comparison to what it is now.
the reason that came up when we were talking was that there are some people that we know that do very little videos, but they do a lot of live streaming.
Yeah.
And we were wondering about that.
I don't think it's for the money. I think it's because they just prefer that format.
See what Foxy says? It's about 3 cents to 38 cents a live stream. Takes a lot of money to make $100.
Right. A lot of time to
Holy
make
cow.
$40.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Because from a video, you're for 1,000, viewer, 1,000 views up.
But in the early days, you didn't need as many subs to get monetized, and the payout was higher. But they were trying to expand their YouTube creators. And now that there's so many people doing it, the money's got to get split between everybody. And I'm sure that the rate that Foxy gets isn't the same rate that DIY gets because of the size of the channel difference. Because that used to make a difference. The bigger the channel, the more payout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking for an individual, like the same individual, if they do a long form and then do a live stream, your long form, you're getting paid out per melee, so per 1,000 views of a video of an advertisement. Versus, like you said, with a live stream, if you had 500 or 1,000 people on a live stream, that would be a great audience, right? But from a ad standpoint, that's a very small number, right? Because on a video, it's however many thousands. Like if you get 35,000 views, it's 35 times that 1,000 payout, not just one.
Right.
So if I'm using an ad blocker, so I don't see none of that, does that affect them?
Yeah. That's why YouTube is doing so many things to try to
stop it.
Yeah. If YouTube doesn't get paid, the creator doesn't get paid, So.
Yeah.
There's a different rate for people that are, premium members too. One of the channels I used to follow early on for a long time did a lot of breakdowns on it.
Well, a lot of us don't have to worry about that. So.
Not yet.
I'd say just have have fun with your channel. That's what I say. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
well, it's fun when it's not. Stop.
Yeah, I come on here and we talk a lot of crap, and I'll be here on New Year's Eve talking probably even more crap. So.
Probably even more. Yeah, we all will be.
So
I'm not worried about it because I'm not monetized. So
yeah, I enjoy it for what it is. We're just having a good time.
That's the idea.
Yeah, I have a regular job where I make pretty good money. So
yeah, same.
Yes,
$150. Yeah, I'm with him. I'm just here for the fun and to meet people. I would have never met the four of you gentlemen without YouTube. So
correct.
Because I met you through Foxy. I met you through Foxy.
Yeah. Yes, you did. And then we found out we lived in the same state.
Yep.
Kind of on opposite ends, though, right?
I don't know though. Personally, I'm kind of mad at Mike.
Well, good. I've done my job then.
Because he's the only person in the entire fish community that has met Curtis's wife.
Oh,
That's a true statement. Yeah. That is a
I'm
Well.
mad at you, Mike.
Well, good.
yeah, vibes are
I'd
no
love
good.
to meet her.
She's
I
a
would
hoot.
love to meet her. I know
She's
she
a hoot.
is.
She's worse than me.
I like her, and I don't even know her.
You won't believe when you see her for the first time. It's gonna blow your mind.
She's worse than me, Jimmy. So
Yes, she is.
let that
That's
simmer.
why I like her so much.
Let that simmer about your smart ass meter or whatever. She's way up there.
I'm counting on it. No,
Yeah,
but
I've met her.
anyway, yeah,
You're right, Alex.
she's
I've
a
met
good
her
gal.
quite a bit. You've heard
She's
her.
a hoot, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
She got out of my truck that day and she turned her hat around backwards.
Yep.
Yep.
And it was just like, what are you doing? She's like, we're here to meet Mike. And it was like, that
I'm
didn't
getting
mean
ready
you
for
had
this
to turn your hat
bullshit.
around backwards.
She's preparing for battle.
She was prepared.
Exactly. That's right.
that's funny.
She was
Gotta
doing
love
all the
it.
filming.
Gotta
Me
love
and Curtis were walking around and looking at everything, and she was doing all the filming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she's something else.
Well, I have talked Curtis into maybe trying to put his phone on speaker sometime for me so I can at least talk to her for a minute. We'll see if
She
we
might.
can't do that.
She might.
She might do that.
She might.
And then she'll regret it.
She regret it.
Jimmy might regret it.
That's
I'm thinking the same thing, Mike. Yeah. I've taken a lot of her husband's time away from her.
Because she will fire back.
Yep. Oh, I'll be totally respectful for about a minute.
You say that like that's a negative, Jimmy. You know.
No, everybody,
Probably up there going, Curtis,
everybody,
can you have another stream, maybe 2 or 3 more.
everybody that's listened to me for the last 4 years knows how much I like seeing couples on YouTube in the fish community. I just, and I know what Curtis and his wife have going on here. She's not really into the fish, right? But she's into
That's
her
all.
husband. She's into her husband having the fish. And that's the best thing you can ask for. And that's what I enjoy seeing. That's why I take an interest in people and knowing if their husbands or wives are supportive of their hobby and things like that. But I think I know her without knowing her. You know, Curtis.
Well, I sent him home
we
with
talk
that
quite-
one. I sent him home with that 115, and he had to get it out of the truck. Well, she helped him carry it, so I'd say she's a
Right.
keeper.
Yeah, there's a lot of women that would say, "Well, you brought it home. You figure out how to get it in."
No, she helped me carry it downstairs.
Yeah. My wife helped me carry the 125 glass tank in, and she said never again.
125. 125.
And the community has
Yeah.
Class.
the community has a lot of good couples that we do know, and I appreciate seeing them. You know, I just do.
She shows up on my kayak streams. That's probably all you'll see of her. Unless
But
you
I
want
know
boxes.
she's very supportive of what you're doing.
I don't know about that.
Come on,
She tolerates.
come on.
She's become more supportive, but she tolerates.
She tolerates you.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that works. See, I've been in 2 serious relationships in my life, and neither one of them had an interest in anything that I did as a hobby. Neither one. And
My
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You know.
my oldest daughter's mom is when I tore down my first fish room. I got a real job.
Jimmy's making me question my marriage now because she doesn't care about it.
Uh-oh. Well, I
All these
didn't mean
years,
for that to happen.
I thought everything was fine. I was happy, but now I don't know, man. I need to get rid of it.
That's funny. That's funny.
Kids are over 18. Fuck it.
It depends on
Wow.
your man.
Well, I don't know.
Foxy supports Peplin's hobby. That's good to know.
Yeah, that's good because then they meet through fish tube anyway.
I'm glad Gabriel supports me too, Alex.
Me too.
Jimmy B is glad he supports them too, just in a different way.
Whoa.
So take a guess. What do you think my wife's favorite fish is out of all the stuff I have? I'll make it easier. It's on the saltwater side.
Oh, the sharks?
Nope.
Mm.
Saltwater butterfly.
Nope.
An eel?
Nope.
Oh.
Stingray.
She did kind of like stingray, but that's not it. Not the stingray.
Puffer.
Yeah.
Do you have a puffer?
No, I don't have any puffers right now.
That's a fish for you to get. You'll probably love that. Is get a box fish
Well,
It's
or a
it's
cowfish.
probably very colorful, right?
that's
No?
not nearly as colorful as angels or anything like that. But
Oh, okay.
Jeff is he's along the right mindset with the puffer. It kind of acts like a puffer.
Oh, a goby?
Is it a trigger?
Trigger, yeah, triggerfish.
Triggerfish.
Oh, okay.
I have this giant
Alright.
black Hawaiian trigger, and she'll bring down like pieces of seafood for it. And then when it sees her, it's like anywhere she goes, it follows her, and it'll she'll do this thing, hold above the water. It'll come all the way out of the water and everything, and just, whatever.
My wife likes discus and puffers.
She has a way of turning our dog, our sons into mama's boys, and now fish. That one fish is like a mama's fish. Because of course that's what it expects to be fed all the time now, right? It doesn't want anything else anymore.
That's funny.
So I told her, I was like, well, you got to keep doing it now because I'm not feeding it other stuff. It gets what it gets. It's gonna hold out. It ate the other stuff for 4 or 5 years. It's either gonna hold out for you or it's gonna buckle down. But that fish will literally just eat twice a week when she brings us something and just basically skip everything else. Doesn't care. I mean, it's a mature fish, so it doesn't have that fast metabolism anymore. It's fat, so it's definitely. But
So
yeah,
you
rather
use it?
just wait.
So have you ever thought of getting the lionfish, Jeremy?
I don't like lionfish.
No?
Never have. Nah, never liked them.
Frogfish or any of those kind of...
Frogfish I like. Anglers, things like that are cool. But I don't want to give it away yet, but I have my last saltwater tank is going to go where the grow out tank is right now.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the tank I built just for the sake of that series, and then I've been using it as a grow out tank, but I'm going to eventually tear it down, and I'm going to build a new one there. It's going to be saltwater. That's going to be, I would say, an unusual setup. I know what I'm planning to do, and I've never seen anything like it necessarily done. So.
Well, with saltwater, it's very easy to do something that's weird. compared to
You're
compared to
talking- Sorry, go ahead, Chris. I was saying when you guys were talking earlier about the macroalgae, I think I was working on the fishery and I was just listening. But that's basically like the 1,000-gallon, the mangrove estuary. So mangroves coming out the top, but the rock work at the bottom is going to be all macroalgae and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, I think the macroalgae is just freaking beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And it's perfect too because all of it has multiple uses. It can be fed to tanks and things like that, you know, nutrient export. Awesome for if you want to breed, like big bundle of Chaeto in a sump, some pods and stuff. You know.
Yeah, if you throw a whole bunch of rotifers in there or something, they're just gonna.
Yeah, I want the estuary to basically be a refugium, you know. So that's why I put the deep sand bed in there. It's going to have pods in it. It's going to have the macroalgae. It really only have fish in it when they're growing out to go into the big tank. It won't be like a permanent home for fish. So. And the fish that'll be growing out aren't going to eat copepods, right? It's going to have like sharks or stingrays or groupers, things like that, right? So even if they're growing out, they're not going to mess with macroalgae, copepods, amphipods, invertebrates. Well, some of the invertebrates.
Yep. Jake fell asleep. We know he fell asleep.
Is Katie still with us?
Yeah, I think Rivers in there babysitting him.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I say we shut her down. We've been on here, what, almost a little over, almost 3 hours? We'll save the rest of the fun for New Year's.
Yeah, 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see everybody New Year's stream.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, you can come
I
up
hope
too
so.
if you want, Jeff.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't really drink, but it'll be fun to make fun of the rest of you.
Yeah.
Well, sure. I'm counting on it.
Alex, you
I'm
just
counting
need
on
to
it. Come on.
just do a
Just
live
start.
stream, Alex. You'll be all right.
Okay.
Well, it's really nice seeing you, Jeff, and Jeremy. Again,
It's good
thank
seeing
you
you
for
guys,
coming
too.
up.
Good seeing you guys. And if I can possibly swing it on New Year's, I'll be here.
All
Well,
right.
I'm sure we will be
Sounds good.
somewhere.
I'm gonna supervise them, so
We'll catch everybody
Everybody take
New
care of
Year's.
themselves.
Night all.